Good afternoon, everybody. It's me. It's Sunday, the 14th at 2:30, and I just want to catch you up to date on what's been going on. The other day we had one of the wheelchairs controller replaced, and it's working much better. So we go to Colonial Williamsburg, and the first thing we notice is our scooters, the batteries are going down, 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 down. And we could only do part of Colonial Williamsburg because we were running out of juice. So we catch a bus, we get back to our motorhome. Oh, and we discover while we're there, Hurricane Michael had gone through and wreaked havoc, and there was no electricity in all of Colonial Williamsburg. A lot of the buildings were shut down. We couldn't get in. The restaurant where we had reservations was closed. We couldn't get in there. So it wasn't a very fulfilling visit. We caught the shuttle and got back to the motorhome, put the wheelchairs on the ramps on the motorhome, and decided that we need new batteries. I think what happens is the wheelchairs are used very infrequently and for short distances. And when it's called upon to go a long distance, it says, no, I can't do that. So anyway, we need new batteries. So I called a guy, Williamsburg Mobility, and he doesn't have the batteries, but if we get the batteries, he can put them in. Well, then I go to batteries plus bulbs store, and they have the batteries, but they can't install them because they have no electricity. So it's pointless to put the chairs in their fix-it shop because they can't fix it anyway. She suggested I go a couple of towns over to another batteries plus bulbs, and they can do it. So we drive about 30 minutes to the next store, and they have the batteries, but they don't install. They just don't. So I called the first dude back. I said, if I bring you the batteries, can you install? He says, yes, we can do that. So I bought 4 batteries, 2 for each wheelchair. And he said to meet him at his place of business at 11 the next day. We were there at 11 the next day, and he's looking at our wheelchairs. He said, I don't know how to work on these. These are too old. I don't know anything about them. So, let me back up. The first thing I did was went back to the place that fixed the controller. Hightailed it there because it was getting late. We got there at 4:45. They close at 5. I couldn't get him to answer the phone. Get there, there's a sign on the door. Yes, we're here. Come on in. There was locked. Nobody was there at 4:45. Even though hours specify they close at 5. So by now it's Friday night. Can't get anything done. So we're just hoping and praying that tomorrow morning. The plan is this evening, we're going to drive over there and park in their parking lot and spend the night so that we are there at 9 o'clock in the morning and praying that they will install the batteries for us. The other issue is we have it's not a backup camera, but it's an observation camera where you can see what's behind you. And once again, Hurricane Michael wiped that out. Since he came through town, it has not worked at all. So I went to Best Buy, and first I did some research, and there is a gizmo that you can hook up to our particular GPS that will enable it to also be a backup camera for about $150. So I go into Best Buy, and they have the unit. And he spends about 30 minutes trying to figure out how to install it. And he finally said, I can't do it. I don't know why. He just can't do it. So he suggests go to Camping World. So we hightail it over to Camping World. And again, I show up 4:45. And he's trying to sell me a $500 plus unit that's a backup camera and an observation camera. And I said, there's got to be something cheaper. So he's showing me some others that are like $300 and $400. And finally, I remembered about this little gizmo that I tried to get at Best Buy, and I said, what about this BC30 wireless thing that will hook up to my Garmin? He goes, oh, we don't have that. And then he's looking on the computer and says, oh, we do have that. not in stock, but it's in our warehouse in Bowling Green, Kentucky. We can't place the order until Monday. Yeah, this was Friday. Until Monday, when Lynette comes in, she does all of our ordering, and she can place the order, and you'll have to pay shipping. Okay, let's do that. So I happen to open up my email, get in the motorhome, drive away, and I open up my email, and there is a coupon there for the exact same thing I'm asking for $10 off. $10 is $10 plus free shipping. So tomorrow morning when I call Lynette and ask about ordering this gizmo, I'm going to mention the $10 off and the free shipping and how soon can they install it. So the plan is, from now, tonight, to park at the Fix-It shop and be there at 9 o'clock when they open, and please hope that they can install the batteries for us. Secondly, at 9 o'clock, I'm going to call Lynette and place an order for that gizmo for my GPS, so we will also have a backup camera. So yesterday and today we pretty much just sat here. This morning got up, we had to empty our tanks and fill with water. We are at the laundromat right now doing laundry. Actually, they're doing our laundry. This wash and fold gizmo is great. $1.25 a pound. They will wash it, dry it, fold it. And anyway, so we've been sitting here having breakfast and showering. And in about 30 minutes, I'm going to go get our laundry, and we're going to head back over to Walmart, do a little shopping, just a few groceries. And then tonight, like I said, head over to the Fix-It shop. In the meantime, I did do a little bit of picture taking and videotaping of what we did see at Williamsburg. So I'm going to attach that to this video, and I hope you enjoy it. When we do go back to Williamsburg, either tomorrow or Tuesday or whatever, I hope they have their electricity back on, and I hope to film some more. So enjoy the video of what we have so far, and as always, don't just have a great day, make it a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye. This is the plantation. What exactly is a plantation? A plantation primarily grew one crop, such as tobacco, for sale or export. Food grown here would be used by the planter's family and workers. Though some plantations were quite large, on average, a Virginia plantation in the 1770s cultivated between 100 to 200 acres. Wow. For comparison, 100 acres is the equivalent of about 75 modern football fields. Growing tobacco was hard work, and everyone on a small plantation had to contribute. The planter and his family worked alongside their enslaved workers. Most plantations had 6 to 10 enslaved men, women, and children. Thank goodness we don't do that anymore. Domestic life. The kitchen yard was the heart of domestic life on a plantation. It was here that the wife of the planter, assisted by her children, carried out complex daily and seasonal routine of feeding, cleaning, and clothing a large household. Enslaved laborers were almost exclusively employed in the raising of tobacco. That is the tobacco house. There you go. Enslaved community. Small plantations like Great Hopes were home to most of Virginia's enslaved population. Unlike in the city where enslaved people lived much closer to their masters, dwellings such as this provided a small measure of privacy from the main house. In this environment, these men, women, and children formed their own idea of community expressed through food, music, and family connections.